What's going on, everyone? I hope you're having a great day. I hope your family is safe, and I hope you are able to get toilet paper, because that seems to be the currency of the future. Who knows? You should see how some of these stores are around me. Crazy stuff. But today, it is the officially the 2-week anniversary since I bought this 2020 TRD Pro Tundra. And to be honest with you, since I bought it, my work schedule has been crazy with this whole virus thing going on. So I haven't really done much other than drive it to and from work. We did a few modifications the other day, but I finally loaded in the Entune 3.0 app suite, and I'm about to do Apple CarPlay. So what I wanted to do was basically show you around the new Entune 3.0 app suite, show you what Apple CarPlay is all about in the Tundra, which is new for 2020, and basically show you all the new stuff for the 2020 Tundra as far as, you know, everything that's in this new Entune that's different from the 14 to 19. For the 5 minutes that I've used this system, other than just selecting what radio station I want, because I have the Sirius satellite radio. I think it's free for 3 months when you buy a new Toyota. So I basically been rocking that 80s on 8, 90s on 9. I'm on Classic Rewind right now. It pretty much looks like the same idea, which we will learn together today. Same idea as the 14 to 19 with some upgraded graphics. And obviously you can use Apple CarPlay, Entune 3.0, which is also in the Camry and the Highlander and stuff. And from the press vehicles that I've had that were, you know, a Corolla, Camry, stuff like that, I really like the Entune 3.0. So we'll see if it's the exact same thing, if it's harder to use, easier to use than the old Entune from the 14 to 19 Tundras. And we'll basically go through every option that's on here, and you can let me know what you think. Also, I will tell you up front, there is no more CD player, which is sad for me because I still use CDs. I like them. No more CD player, so you basically got to do everything through your phone, or you got to use the radio or the Sirius satellite. Pandora app, I believe, is on Apple CarPlay, so that's pretty cool. But take this journey with me, let me know what you think, and let's check it out. Okay, for 2020, you now get an 8-inch screen, which fits into the dash real nice, looks good. Not many changes, just obviously a little bit wider of a screen. So this right here is the home screen. You have options when you do the home screen. You could do 2 or 3 squares. So I have one that is my radio, Sirius satellite right now, and navigation. And that is your home button right there. When you hit menu, it shows you all the options you have, and this is your 7 options right here. If you hit display down here, you can adjust the brightness and the contrast and everything with your camera, the backup camera, and just your actual screen in general. So we're going to go back to menu. The first thing is navigation related. All right, so it shows you everything for, you know, getting to where you want to go and using the navigation system, which is fairly simple. They really did upgrade their navigation quite a bit. In my 2014, there were a lot of problems with the navigation, but since then, they've had some updates and everything seems to work just fine. Going back to menu here, you go to audio, which is, you know, obviously your radio. And this is pretty much the same thing as the 14 to 19 Tundras, just a little bit different as far as graphics. You get your station list, you know, options as far as, you know, how you want everything to work with your Sirius, your HD radio turning on and off by itself, you know, when it goes into HD radio in an area that has it, you know, obviously how you want automatic sound levelizer, your fader, balance, treble, mid, bass, all that to set up. Radio replay, which, you know, if you get halfway through a song and you want to hear it again, you could back it up, which is pretty cool. Your presets, which are your stations, you could put that in by, once you find a station you like, you just hold your finger on it and it will switch to save that station. I believe that's the same in the 14 to 19 if I remember correctly. And obviously you have your source up top. Going back to menu here, you have your phone, which has all your contacts, and you can make calls from that. Your apps, which we downloaded the Entune 3.0 app suite. So I have to get my authorization code here. I have to figure out how to get that email, and this is how you get the automatic remote start from your phone. I don't know if it's a separate app from Entune 3.0. I got to figure that out. I got to talk to my salesman. But you get an authorization code, you put it in there, and then you should be good to go. Going back to apps again, you also get notifications, and that you can basically pick, so no notifications available. And last thing in apps is Wi-Fi, which your truck is a Wi-Fi hotspot, but it looks like it's something you have to pay for because it says Wi-Fi trial is available for this vehicle. And it gives me, you know, a serial number and everything, so I got to call Toyota customer service. I don't think that's something I'm going to pay for. You know, I don't really care if I have Wi-Fi or not, but if you're in a business or something and you're using your phone in your car all the time, that might be something, you know, you want to use. So you have that option now. So that's pretty advanced for the the Tundra. We'll skip Apple CarPlay for now. We'll go back to that in a minute. Info. This is one of my favorite screens here. So this pretty much shows you what the truck's up to as far as your MPG. You know, if you're traveling down the highway and you're trying to get specific mileage and trying to hypermile or something, you could check this thing out. Average speed, elapsed time after start, and the range until you're empty on fuel, 474 there. You could also hit history. This is just showing you right now. There's also trip information, which puts you back to where you were. You can update, you can clear. So back to menu. That's pretty cool though. That's one of the info things. Traffic incidents will show you what's going on nearby, if there's anything going on, like if you get stuck in traffic on the highway. This is also pretty much the same thing. See, there's no traffic routes right now. I'm in my driveway. This is pretty much the same thing that's on the 14 to 19. It's just a little bit different with the graphics. Hitting menu again, hitting info again. Vehicle alert history, if there was anything ever wrong with your vehicle, it lets you know. And weather. So it tells you right now, it's saying Lakewood, which is a couple towns over, 71 degrees. It's a beautiful day here. You could do current. You could do the 3-day, which is pretty cool. Looks like it's going to be a nice week. 6 to 12 hour. Checked location. National, local. And weather map. This is pretty cool. I always like this. When I'm on the highway, I always check this to see how far off the rain is when they say it's going to rain and everything. So that's pretty cool. And again, this is on the 14 to 19 as well. Just upgraded graphics a little bit here. So I believe that's it. And then also you have setup, so you could set up everything you need here. You know, this is just basically when you get the vehicle. Voice recognition. You could set the beeps and everything you like on here. English. Let's see what other languages they have. You could do English, Spanish, or French. You could put the clock the way you want it and everything. Go down here. If you're in Canada, you might want to change the units of measurement, Fahrenheit or Celsius. I mean, it's basically everything to set up this this whole system here. But as far as menu goes, I believe that's it. So now let's check out Apple CarPlay. So all I had to do was, once I plugged my phone down here into the jack, it popped up and says Apple CarPlay available for your truck. So I put it in, hit the button, and then it's basically your phone. All right, so you have your phone, your music that you have on your phone, your maps, your messages, now playing, the Toyota app, which brings you right back to where we just were. Calendar. It's pretty much an Apple phone here. So you also have your navigation that you could use on here, your music. If you're looking for food or drinks, that's pretty cool. Slide it back over. Again, your phone here. And then one more thing I have on my phone is Pandora, so I could use it right on here. Let's see if it works. This is a little test. I can't do the music, but it looks like I can do it. These are all my stations that I had going on here recently. So there you go. We got a little Frankie Valli up top, AC/DC radio, Best of 80s, The Offspring. So that's going to be pretty cool to use, in my opinion. I'm kind of looking forward to that. But that's pretty much it. And I'm sure I can add a few more apps here. I'm definitely going to play around with this a lot more. But it was very simple to load in, no big deal. And I can make phone calls here. I think I'll probably use the Apple CarPlay more than the Entune 3.0, just because, I don't know, this seems like it'll be a lot easier to deal with. Like I said, it's just basically projecting your phone. You got your maps here, no events today. Very cool, very cool. This was a good upgrade for the Tundra. But as far as the new Entune goes and the new system, it's pretty much the same thing that was there before, with just a few more upgrades as far as you know, graphics. The screen is 1 inch bigger. The backup camera actually looks like it's a little bit clearer, but pretty much the same exact thing. Overall, same deal, but you know, you take 5 minutes and you'll learn it. Doesn't seem too hard. All right, so there we have it. Pretty simple to use, pretty much the same idea as last time. 14 to 19, same thing. Upgraded graphics, a little bit bigger of a screen. Not hard to use at all. You could pretty much get through everything. Very simple. System seems to move a little bit quicker than the old one, but very much the same idea. I'm going to really enjoy Apple CarPlay. I'm going to spend a lot of my time on that versus the regular Entune app suite. We're definitely going to use the Sirius satellite radio until that runs out first. I'm going to test the navigation on the Entune, and then I'm going to test the navigation on my Apple phone, my iPhone, to see which one is better. To be honest with you, of the Tundras I've had in the past, the navigation system isn't bad. In the 2014 that I had, there was a lot of problems with that navigation system, but they've done some upgrades since then, so I'm sure it's fine now. In the 17, it was fine. I used it a few times going on some trips, no big deal. But overall, JBL sound system now in this, which is cool too. I think the bigger screen looks great. I know it's only 1 inch bigger, but it definitely fits into the dash nice, and I'm really happy with the graphics. Gotta love the fact that they've done these small little upgrades on the 2020 Tundra, push button start, shark fin antenna, and this new system with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Alexa. That'll be the next thing I tackle, Alexa. I don't know if I have to sign up for anything with that. It's also a Wi-Fi hotspot, but as we were talking about when we were going through the system, it looks like it's something you actually have to sign up for and pay for, which, I don't know, that's not really me. Comment below and let me know, is that something you want your truck to be, and would you pay for that, a Wi-Fi hotspot? But let me know what you think about the system. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, obviously below the video, or you could find me, tundradude34@gmail.com, or I'm on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. I almost forgot Instagram. And Instagram at tundradude34. I will talk to you guys soon. Let me know what you think, and be safe out there.